Last week, crazy Joe Biden, an empty shell who was totally controlled by the radical leftists around him, chose Kamala Harris to lead this nation starting in January 2021 in an email to his supporters. So if somehow Slow Joe is actually elected, he gets to handpick our next emperor? Radical Kamala has been rated the most liberal senator in 2019, according to govtrack.us. It's an open secret that she got her start sleeping her way to the top with married San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown 20 years ago. There's a name for that. She was completely rejected by Democrat voters during her failed run for president, just like our own Seth Moulton, another also ran who polled running at 0%. She wants white citizens to pay reparations with $100 billion in taxpayer-funded housing giveaways to black Americans. Will she personally pay reparations for the slaves her family owned? According to writings from her own father, Kamala is a direct descendant of infamous Jamaican slave and plantation owner Hamilton Brown. At the demand of the Democrats' Antifa brown shirts, in June, she, along with other Biden aides, supported the Minnesota Freedom Fund so it could help post bail for criminals arrested while protesting George Floyd's death, many of whom got out to continue burning, looting, and attacking more victims. In July, she supported defunding our own military and voted against the 2021 National Defense Authorization Act. Meanwhile, her record shows that she was brutal as California's top cop, where she incarcerated thousands for minor offenses and tried to keep nonviolent offenders in jail as a source of cheap labor, otherwise known as modern-day slavery. Perhaps worst of all, phony Kamala is on record pushing for increasing the number of justices on the Supreme Court in order to cheat by packing the court to pave the way for an extreme progressive agenda that will change America forever. Think Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, who did the exact same thing. The radical Democrats themselves have been put in a pickle, going all out with their identity politics to pick an African American for VP, who's actually not an African American at all, but half Asian, half Jamaican. I'm John Paul Moran for Congress, and please support my campaign by going to johnpaulmoran.com.